Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here with you today. I will talk about healing through meditation, how ancient meditation, mindfulness practice can help our mental health in today's world. First of all, I share my story about hidden depression, a quiet but dangerous reality. I was born in 1996. I grew up all the way afraid of unexploded bomb hidden in the bamboo grove, bushes, and everywhere. Many kids my age die because of leftover bomb the US dropped, while poverty and emotional wounds from war still hung over us. The atmosphere was heavy. Many families couldn't afford to send their children to school. My family had 7 kids, so it was even harder. But I was able to go to school, and I met meditation and started practice. For many years, I had been living with pain and anger and didn't understand why. I tried reading books and listening to talk to ease the suffering, but nothing really helped. In 2012, I joined Silent 10-day retreat, doing about 10-hour meditation each day. In the years after, I went back, 5 more 10-day retreat and 8-day retreat, 1 8-day retreat. And at the end of 2016, I joined 20-day retreat. My anger and suffering got a little bit better, and I began to slowly see that meditation had an effect. In 2017, I attended retreat in Hanoi, Vietnam, when Pa Sayadaw came to teach. He is my teacher in Myanmar. After that, I went with him to Myanmar for intensive practice at Pa Forest Monastery. Here is the Pa Forest Monastery. The monastery is high in the mountain, about 1,100 meters above the sea. That was big turning point in my life. Except for sleeping, every moment was for meditation. Meditate for whole day, for whole night. At first, it was difficult, but over time, I was able to sit 8 to 10 hours per day. That was just sitting practice. Beside that, I tried to be mindful as much as possible throughout the day. And then my hidden depression and anger disappeared during the first few months. Then luckily, I was able to develop full absorption concentration with its jhana. I had been practicing full-time for about 3 years, complete 40 concentration meditation subjects, and moved through the state of wisdom, vipassana. Though 3 years was the most meaningful and happy time of my life. When the pandemic started in 2020, I returned to Vietnam. So I started to use meditation to support mental health. After I got back Vietnam, COVID was spreading worldwide around me, even among my family. Anxiety, depression, and other mental issues was growing fast. I started helping them with simple mindfulness exercise on the body. The results surprised me. Usually in 3 to 4 weeks, people's anxiety, depression symptoms went away. I began teaching meditation classes over Zoom twice a day in English and Vietnamese for people with anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, insomnia from all over the world. Because I'm teaching through Zoom, so it is convenient for anyone to take my class. And I learned from the Buddha about 40 meditation subjects and many states of wisdom, but I pick and adapt the subject to fit each person's situation and symptom. The core practice I use is mindfulness of the body, mindfulness of the breath, and loving kindness meditation, metta. People with mental health issues often have mind full of fear and anxiety. Start with body-based mindfulness because it's easier for them to focus on and practice. Each session lasts about, very long, is about 45 minutes. I mix different types of meditation, walking, sitting, standing, lying meditation. In each section, I give about 5 minutes on one object, then switch to another meditation object. Sometimes we have short 2-3 minute break. This mixing keeps people from getting bored and losing focus. Lying meditation is good for people with poor health from long depression and for those who with insomnia. Doing it before sleep can help a lot. Outside class, students often use my short guided audios from 3 to 10 minutes, several times a day, totaling about 30 minutes of extra practice. A very common symptom for people with anxiety and depression or bipolar disorder is insomnia or a sleep disorder. They have often too many worry and fear in their mind that make it even harder for them to sleep. When we meditate, the cortisol, the stress hormone, goes down. Heart rate or blood pressure also go down. The body feels more relaxed. The mind feels calmer, and it becomes much easier to fall asleep. Meditation can also produce alpha and theta brain wave. The brain wave have the mind slow down. They make the body ready for deep rest. Meditation and mindfulness are really good for sleep. They have reduced insomnia symptoms quickly, especially lying down meditation before bed, or if you wake up during the night and continue meditating, it can surprisingly improve your sleep. Mindfulness on the body or on a meditation object is opposite of the fear and anxiety. So the more they practice, the less fear and anxiety show up. That's why many people's symptoms drop fast. About 30% felt better in the first week, and at the second week, about 60% improved. And after 3 to 4 weeks, 90% of participants no longer had symptoms. Many studies of well-known universities like Harvard show the meditation had the real positive effect on the brain. After 8 weeks of meditation practice, about 45 minutes a day, the gray matter in prefrontal cortex, that means the intelligence center grows significantly. The amygdala, the fear center, is shrink. So overreaction or negative emotion and fear decrease. The hippocampus, the memory and learning center growth, improving memory and emotional balance. This explains why my students improve so quickly, because my class meet twice a day and then 45 minutes per one section in the morning and in the evening. And everyone practice on their own of about at least 30 minutes more, having so much mindfulness time each day, have the symptoms such as anxiety, fear, and insomnia decrease very quickly. However, the effectiveness of meditation practice depends greatly on the teacher's personal concentration and wisdom, especially when the teacher has strong concentration and can enter full absorption concentration, means jhana. In such case, the result often significantly more powerful. My classes often have many students, around 20 to 50 people each session. When I meditate with them, I enter full absorption concentration too, to protect myself from taking their depression. At the same time, my strong concentration can help them heal faster. For example, when I guided breath meditation. I go into the fourth jhana of full absorption concentration, or with loving kindness meditation, I enter the third jhana of full absorption concentration. For body mindfulness practice, I practice 4-element meditation, and it up to access concentration. It protects me from the depression of my meditation student and help them improve faster. The World Health Organization has warned that mental health issues are one of major challenges of the 21st century. And the modern medicine is still facing many difficulties in treating them effectively. However, don't worry, the meditation that Buddha taught us more than 2,500 years ago can help us to overcome the symptom of mental health problem in very effective and easy way. If we practice mindfulness as much as my students in my class do, then I believe there won't be very little chance for problems like anxiety, depression, or bipolar disorder to stay. It had no side effect like medication, but had few side effects like you will be smarter or happier. So we can confident and practice meditation, mindfulness, not only to reduce the symptom of mental health problems, but also to give us good mental health. This will help us live better in the society with so many things that make us lose focus and direction, like social media. And as science has proven, meditation also helps us focus better, work more effectively, and live happier. Thank you very much. Thank you.